Hello there, everyone. Alright. Yeah, I think everything's groovy here. Let's get into the game. Okay, so, we're on Temmin. I'm actually curious, I have not been on Crimson this afternoon. Where is Crimson? Oh, hang on. I forgot Crimson is at the top of my list here. 23rd. Yeah. Okay, let's get into Grand Arena. As you can see, our opponent's attacked. We did lose the last round, no surprises. We did fail to clear fleet, so it was like an open invite to our opponent. So we're hoping to avoid the wooden spoon here. So let's just see, who is it we're facing? We are facing this guy. Who are you? Plum. We're facing Plum. Okay, that was a different name. All right, Plum. What have you got? All right, that ain't welcoming. Let's take it to the screen for you. There we go. All right, so I've got 13.2 million. Plum's got 15.6. So, yay. Zeta's 356 for me, 429 for them. Omicron's 57 to 88. GLs, they've got all the GLs, Pirate King Hondo. Ralik's 275 to 306. Breaking them down. I'm just doing my quick maths, but they've got more than 4 times my Ralik 9s. They've got 5 times the amount of Ralik 8s, is it? They're about 98 to 122 on the Ralik 7s. I mean, no wonder I'm beating them on the 5s. They're all at the top end. So, yeah. This guy's got less 25 pluses than me, but he's got more 20s and 15s. No surprise, he's got more than double my 6-dot mods. 3 times the amount of Datacrons I've got almost. Yeah. This is an opponent. You know, you lose 2-0 in a week. You kind of think you wouldn't face someone like this. I know the logic is that they might not attack and that's why they're down here, but still, it isn't encouraging. I mean, I'm looking down and I'm just checking for speeds, anything that might stand out, but honestly, they've probably got everything they need at a decent Ralik level. I mean, look at that bleeding Ezra, 384, damn. Great mothers are having a rest from that today. Probably were anyway, but still. Yeah, it was a... Okay. Yeah, this guy's not to be taken lightly, I'd say. Let's see what they've done. Okay, this is what we're facing. So we've got Tarkin with Omicrons. We've got Finn, Rose, Zori. Mace, Depper, Temple Guard. Raver, Grand, 9th with the Raver DC, so they haven't got 9th. Is that the... It is a decent level 6 at least. They've got Maz, Silvo, and Nest with a Nest Cron. Down south, it's Lord Vader, Hondo, Rey, Jabba with Sorty Cron, and Queen. Okay. That's a bit interesting as a group. Alright. The Great Mothers can do that. Let's... Can I do presets? Yeah. Yeah, they do that. DC will give the Talzin Cron. Lord Vader, I can't imagine there's anything there that's... I mean, that's just for bulk, isn't it? Oh, it's a lot of armor pen, but I would think Bo-Katan could still do that. So let's find Bo. Bespoke. There we go. Pop that on. Hondo. We're going to need Jabba. Hey up. Hey up, Colin. Let's get the Salty Cron here. Good luck today. You've lost 4 this season so far to be 2 wins, 4 losses. I'm feeling very similar. Yeah, I think I'm 2-4 this season. It's not very fun, is it? Or 2-3 this season, I should say. And Aelpader, how you doing? I'm wondering if there's an alternative for Queen here. Sorry, not Queen, Ray. I really do miss that Queen Datacron. My gut's saying I should stick with Seer. I mean, in fairness, I don't necessarily need Seer there. It's a Ray 6% ult charge. It's got the good level 6 offense and speed there. Crit damage, armor, pen, protection. I can afford to put that on. What facing there, Jabba? I figure we can use Queen. I'll keep that in mind about the FTC. I'm doing alright, I've been out and about this afternoon, so been a little bit, I won't say busy, but preoccupied, so it's nice just to get back in the swing of it with this. Ooh. I saw Gungans then, but I'm thinking, do I do Gungans here? It isn't the 9th DC. But they do gain a lot, so no, we won't chance it there, we won't chance it. We'll do Gungans on... I don't know why I was thinking Gungans there, actually. Gungans wouldn't be good against... Actually, you know what? We could use Raver. I bet Raver wouldn't be bad against Queen. Next week, you're pretty sure you're just going to set stuff to annoy your opponent and have the last tweet written off? I can't blame anyone doing that. I mean, 3s can suck a bit. I mean... I was feeling good last week. I was 2-1 for the week, so it's like, hey, come on. Maybe I'm on a better season this time, and then this week's happened, so... Okay. Quite impressive dexterity, that, to be able to type with one hand and brush with another. Raver. I feel like I need something that can stand up to all the attacks at a turn. Maybe that's why we use Bane. Pop on that Crom, maybe? Alright, we've got Tarkin here. What are we doing with Tarkin? feel like Malgus is overkill. If I were to have my phone in the room while brushing my teeth, it'd most likely be propped up against the little mirror I have for shaving. Very rare I'd be trying to multitask because I don't think my brain could cope. Hang on, just checking. That does have the Omicron for... Yeah, so let's remove that. I don't like the idea of someone getting captive there that I don't want. That Mace captive Omicron... Well, the Temple Guard Omicron can be really annoying. It's a question of who... Actually, I've heard about this. Let's do Darth Revan's Alba. I think that should work, because Mission gets captive straight away, so she can't die. Let's see. Maybe it'll work. Finn. We'll do Traya. And Tarkin. It's got double Omicron, so I don't want to try Wampa. I think Malgus might be fine at that point. And we do that. Just for argument's sake. We've still got a load of teams for that back wall, so let's just play around with this for now. And we can always come back to it. So, I'd say the first one I'm going to do is Hondo, just to try that out. I haven't actually checked my defense, by the way, but they've obviously full cleared me. 2 attempts on my Rex 5s, 2 attempts on my Enoch, 2 attempts on my Mace Depper Ayla team. Alright, that's a lot of drops. Nothing on my front wall. Loveda, Qui-Gon, Saw, Finzori, and Ray-Ben Ezra. Back wall, Omega one-shot, Iden one-shot, the Jawas got hold. Wow. Utini. Trench and Tusken's one-shot. Alright, and back wall. Fleet, Tarkin got a hold. Nice one. Okay. So yeah, let's go for Hondo. I feel like we've got to go for the big fish first of all. There's always a bigger fish, but I'm hoping they are on the back wall. So they've got the good level 3. Hondo's going to be annoying. Okay. I should say OG Hondo. Okay, so Bush is captive. Not great. Essentially, I think we just need to fight to get to ult. Because Vayne's just going to be tanky AF. So we just need to work our way there. Right, buff immunity, not fun. I'm not even entertaining going for OG Hondo. I might as well be prioritising insta-kills. Oh, wow. Shag bugger. Wow. Chrysanthemum, please. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was not fun. This is why I'm glad I saved some things. First order. Oh, I haven't got the chrono one yet. It's that one. Okay. Yeah, Jabba versus Hondo failed, so we're now trying Slacker versus Hondo. Honestly, I'm at the winging it point, and this is my first battle. Actually, you know, let's poke this guy, considering we can ignore taunt. All right, OG down. Yoda Mace Cody. Now, that's an interaction I haven't heard before. All right, 3-turn ult. Vayne down. Is there something in Hondo's kit where he essentially increases cooldowns on our side? Because I always feel like I'm on cooldown against him. Okay, OG came back for some rough love. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, granted, I've just seen we were captive. I did forget about that when I passed the turn, but still, that was annoying. All right, just poke this guy out. All right, that'll do. Yeah, again, that should have decreased my cooldown, shouldn't it? Or reset my cooldowns. Unless hooks didn't have advantage, which is unusual. Okay. 46. I'll take that. Alright, let's throw in Slackery and make sure it's registered. Alright, what was next? Bo-Katan here. This is a bulk cron, so it shouldn't be anything too messy. Alright, yeah, Bam's going to do that a bit early. Okay, ult for Lord Vader incoming. Oh, I'm glad Bam got that turn off. This is not looking good. All right, come on. Let's get to 20 stacks. Come on. Oh. Yeah, IG could die here. Yeah, IG down. Oh, wow, we got the revive. Forgot about that. Let's put that over there. I feel like Bam needs a bit of help. Okay, down. Rescue, IG. Alright, that was a very messy one. Can't say I want to rush into a battle like this again, but I don't usually get a choice. Alright, 54. Also, it's fair to say Relic Delta would be absolutely atrocious with this matchup. The Relics will definitely rip me apart. Let's do Queen here. Oh, I didn't specify a Datacron. I know I had the Ray one in my mind. Yeah, let's use that. Alright, let's get vulnerable on the board. Yeah, Power really wants to be blinded. Just bide our time. Alright, don't go for Queenie. Yeah, we got our ability to attack at a turn again now. Let's do that. Hopefully that gets rid of the first Chrysanthemum. Ooh, not enough. This should. Okay, we're going basic just so we don't waste the AoE. Go on, we'll do this now. And then the AoE. Nearly. Yeah, I don't mind doing that now. Be a nice touch if there was something like if you stealthed, you deal more damage. Kind of incentivize getting to this point and using the summon ability. I suppose then it'd be opening to cheeses with R2 or something, but still. All right, 57. Let's do Seer. Could get a bit messy because Ray's going to be ulting like it's out of fashion, but we can at least just try and hang in there. You have to laugh, she's already there, pretty much. At least I got it down a bit. Go on, let's hit Ben a minute. Oh, wow, Ben absolutely shredded me then. Wow. Okay. 31 stacks. I'm actually going to hit Cal. That's fair. Okay. All good. 53. Banner's not great, but we'll take them. So last one, Raver versus Queen. Okay, so there should be death mark, yeah. And going to say that's a death mark on Qui-Gon. Pow doesn't have any cleanses to my knowledge. Okay, again, not great banners, 54, but we did get through it pretty quickly. No hold up. You found it? Okay. Alright, we've got two GLs at the back, Ahsoka and JMK, but we've also got Trench, Crew, and Ithano. I'm guessing, yeah, that's got Darkside Ray. I'd heard something about that. Ithano, Quiggle, Kicks, Trench, Django, Dooku, Ahsoka, Fulcrum, Watt. Something tells me Balin could do that. I might be wrong. Alright, that's a reference I've never seen before. I'm going to say, I'm guessing that's like a Lego film or something? No, I haven't seen any of the like. Okay, the only one I've seen is that most recent one, the Save the Galaxy, was it? Okay, I've never heard of it. I am tempted to try that. I'll keep that in mind. It's something that I never caught wind of. Probably just something outside of my little bubble. You know what I mean? I do want to try that. I'm probably an idiot for doing so because I don't need to, but I kind of want to see it. Then a JMK mirror. JML. For all intents and purposes, Watt and Leia, but I don't think Leia will go there in the end. I feel like we might have to two-shot that crew team. Maybe that's just me got bad juju. Plus, we won't be using C in any of this, so C might end up somewhere else. Okay, I'm not too worried about that wall, so I think we do attack this rear wall. But yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that. I've seen like Lego stuff put on like Disney Plus, but I've never known what they were, so I've just kind of glanced over them a bit, you know. In your own time, game. I wasn't sure if I was going to be streaming this morning. When I saw the game was down, I thought, hey up. Then I saw Marvel Snap was down as well. I thought, I can't even do my backup game, as it were. Yeah, I was really thrown. It was only down for an hour or so, but it's like, ooh. Oh, I've just seen it's got Ezra there. Okay, so that probably will require a two-shot. We might just go straight with Leia there, actually. Yeah, I'm curious if Balin can do this. But saying that, maybe Balin can do the other one. I know that's a weird pivot, but I'm thinking, yeah, Balin with the Darth Vader Chron used to be able to take that out, so maybe it can still do it. And then Leia can go for Ahsoka. I've had to use Slacker on the front wall. We had Hondo, and Jabba failed. Naughty Jabba. How you doing, Depeche? Here we go. Yeah, let's give this a go. I might be completely out here, but This feels kind of good. Okay. We haven't got 5 stacks, so I'm just going to base it. Sorry, 6 stacks, not 5 stacks. Okay, Marek's exiled. Ooh, okay. This is the thing, even if this is a counter, I don't feel comfortable with it. It's like very scary. Let's do that. Yeah, Marek getting isolated is bad. Yeah, if Send Constellation, not feeling great about it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I need to rejig my defense a bit now. I need something that can take out Maz. I'd penciled in the Great Mothers, but if I can move them, I can do the Great Mothers on Ahsoka and layer on that. JML beats Maz. Alright, let's do that then. Oh, hang on, saying that, I still need something for Kylo. This Kylo, Dre, FOTP. Bane's on Raver. Bane's on Raver. Darth Revan's Albar on Mace. Seer's been used to take out Rey. Malgus on Tarkin. Trey on Finn. We got Afra Gungans, CLS, Gas. We got C. I didn't mention C. We have got him. Maybe we could do C here. do something on the lines of see what armor. Yeah, that honestly can be moved. I just left it there for a minute. Let me remove it. I mean, I could do that. I could do that there. There is something I've been finding hard with this website as well. It's very hard to keep track of my banners. Like, by comparison to, say, this, you kind of get your targets, well, I say target score, you get an idea of what your score is currently and what you need or you can put it in. I feel like that's something that's missing a little bit. I've got Malgus penned in for Tarkin. Sure. It's one of the things I did like about the other site, just for the fact that it's able to, you're able to sort of gauge what your average is to get ahead. I feel like we need to do layer there. I suppose the question is, does C armor or what take that down? Even with the Omicrons, Wampa beats Tarkin. I thought Wampa struggled against double Omni. Okay. Relic 3. 3 Relic 9s, it could be... I mean, forget Relic Delta, it could be a punch-up now. Just that initial survivability, if anything. I feel like we can survive against Trench, because even though they've still got higher Relics, it's Trench by comparison. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've got much choice, but I'll have a look. Yeah, that one's not available. I could use the Vadacron. I don't know what my Morris speed is. Ooh. Let me just have a quick look. I haven't actually checked it for a while. I mean, I don't know about anyone else. I've been lowering my Mara speed a little just for the fact that she wasn't being used. 321. 306. 353. 304. Yeah, so Tarkin's going to go before, isn't he? I mean, I've got defense, but if they can get going before I can even take a turn, that would be an issue. Throne's 305, so it's not like he's much help either. Just checking, I haven't got protection primary on him, have I? No, he's got speed. Yeah, let's take this down. Let's send C in. Adrad's on defense. I thought it was a bit of an unknown quantity going into the round, so I was like, let's just let him be someone else's problem. No worries, no worries. Yeah, I do wish I could ignore taunt. Alright, 3 stacks on C. I don't think it's getting Armor Shred on Ahsoka. Right, do that again. Relink. Put that on waft. This is where I'm a little concerned. I should have held the ult, not just raced in. I should have let C build up mastery, but I'm hoping we've got enough time. Yeah. She has lost a protection, so that's something. Four stacks of armor shred. Again, you're thinking it's whittling her down a bit. Alright, costume change. Yeah, I'd like to think we're okay here. It's that time issue, isn't it? Armor is getting weaker because I put the weapon tech on her. There we go. 55, that's not too bad. It means I can do layer here. I mean, if layer doesn't work here, I don't really know what will. I'm just glad it isn't that Hodocron. Okay, that didn't even take half his health. Ow. This is an absolute joke how strong this team can be. Leia, oh, I was going to say, Leia was on her last legs there. She might still be. Alright, Fracture, come on. Okay, R2 down. What is it with Ezra at the moment? Oh, come on. Man, this team's a joke. I mean, I didn't feel I was spamming buttons, to be fair. I was trying to focus fire on Ezra. I was trying to get as much damage on him as I could to get him out as quick as I could, but when you think, we did the roll log to begin with, you know, to get offense on basic for Drogon, and it just didn't even get near him. That was ridiculous. And I know the argument could be then, well, maybe switch to Cat, but at that point, Leia's nearly dead. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't focusing on ambush. At that point, I was honestly on focus fire. I wasn't even thinking of ambush. I just don't know what else could deal with this. Because he can't be insta-kill, can he? Right. I'll stand by my point. I think we're dead and buried here, because the thing is, even my great mothers are too slow. So, yeah. I suppose we could try it, but I don't have hopes for it because, as said, yeah, it just doesn't seem to be lined up. Make sure she can't be looped. No worries, Depeche. But if you can't tell, this is just annoying beyond belief. I know. Right. Is this the Talzin or is it another Talzin? Okay. I'll have a go with this just for the fact I don't know. Okay. Okay, that was a good dodge. Okay. So solo JMK, at least I can General Skywalker that. Yeah, I should have bought that Daka. Yeah, honestly, this team has just been tilting. Not gonna lie. But it's like... It's these kind of interactions that I feel like they shouldn't be a thing. You know, it's like very annoying. Like, if they altered Ezra's kit to say that it requires Spectre allies, I wouldn't be against it. Yeah. It's not so much that it does work better with them, but it's the fact that everyone does... Oh, not everyone, but it feels like everyone wants to do that. I know I've got mine with Rey, but I haven't got Ahsoka. So it's like, he does need a home. And for that reason, I respect it, but it's like... Oh, it's so bloody annoying. Okay, thank God for that. 17 banners. Losing the will to live on that. Wampa. Okay, so much for Wampa being safe there. Okay. Hey up, Luke, how you doing? Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I'm just grumpy because I'm losing. You know, that feels like that's a fair thing to do. I don't think I should be happy if I'm having a bad time with it. Take the pinch of salt there, please. To be fair, right, I saw this guy's GP beforehand, and I'm like, I'm in for a hellish round here. Even the guy's full cleared me, so he's definitely turned up. And he's got, what, 2 million GP, 4 times my relic 9s and 8s. It's like, yeah, this is not a fun one. Especially when I'm 0-2 for the week. It's like, really? You give me the guy who's, like, the kraken of the bracket? I don't know. Deathmark, thank you. Are you good? Just chowing down some spag bol, waiting for your opponent to attack. Nice one. And so I'm hoping I can get off here soon enough so that I can go and walk my dog. Well, before it goes dark, at least. Alright, damage immunity from the off. Good to know. Let's pop that there. Swap that with Luke. I mean, it's pretty bad that, isn't it, when it's turning people off before they've even come out, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what they want. I don't know. Okay. I'm glad this wasn't some nightmare with Dre there. I honestly thought Dre made that lineup a lot worse. That's why I was taking it seriously. Or more seriously. I'd appreciate that. I think everyone would appreciate a more fun matchup, just in general. He comes back, doesn't he? Oh, not apparently. Okay. Yeah, there's the revive. I'm a little surprised it took that long for him to do it, to be honest. I'd have thought that would be hard-coded. Revive on allied death. A little bit odd. I haven't done any Maz testing, but I'm amazed how many people seem to be ignoring Ithano and Quigold and Kickswither. I'd have thought they'd have been like a core trio, if you like. Maybe Quigold and Kickswither, you know. Yeah, I kind of get the irony of it. I've said before, I do think there's a valid reason for wanting to alter how relics impact the game, but I think the way they're implementing it is not the ideal way. Yeah, I'd have thought Quig would be, well, not a hard requirement, but I'd have thought it'd be damn useful. Alright, that's annoying. Okay, Quiggle back. Yay. Alright, we've just had a little save you there, I think. Oh, you little git. You see, this is where I don't know the Pirates kits well enough, but I can't help but think to myself, they can't be that bad. You know, like all this trash talk I've heard about and like people are fed up of them, and I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe they aren't the most exciting faction, but I do think they've got fun kits in the sense of, I'm like, I'll say fun to at least use, if not face. It's like, this is kind of annoying for the fact that what was considered the best team in the game for a long time is actually struggling to take it bloody out. And I know the simple answer is, well, you're using something without a permakill, but it's like, the principle still stands. You know, 3 Marquis are actually holding their own against a Galactic Legend. There we go. And a Datacron, I'll add that in as well. Ain't good for that. 55. I haven't actually seen the level 5 still, so I'm going to have a read of that, see how it's panning out. Yeah, that's what I mean. I find it kind of crazy that people are sort of still hating on the Pirates. Okay, that's a little bit concerning. Alright, more than a little bit concerning. Yeah, but because of the captive, the Omicron, it impacts mission dying. I just used Gungans on Trench because Wampa died. Basic. This captive Omicron can be so annoying. I kind of want to put it on myself, but I haven't had the moment to do it, if you like. I say the moment, the encouragement to do it, should I say. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've got foresight. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, Bastila down. Let's just keep going, I guess. I mean, with the difference in our accounts, it shouldn't be on the cards, really, but I just find it a little bit frustrating how it's gone. This is where I do believe that things are okay as they are, in the sense that people who've got higher relics will get better matchups against me, just for the fact that certain counters will work favorably for them. But it's going to get worse with Delta. Am I blinded? Yep. Let's just pop a taunt then. That would not be a surprise. Oh, shoot. All right. Let's just skip this a minute. Let's send Bane in. What gets me is they were messy on my offense, or, you know, attacking me. So it's like, God, what happened for you? It's a bit like that old saying, isn't it? You know, if you look at me, you should check the other guy out. Well, I imagine that's what he's thinking now, the guy I'm facing. Alright, I could get a base con Raver here with any luck. Right. Maybe next time. There we go. What can we do with this? Maybe Afra? Maybe I'm being optimistic thinking Afra could do it, but... Increase cooldowns. Summon the droid. Burn, baby, burn. Rose down. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, okay. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, I'm submitting that because there's no rows. Wow, okay. Okay. Not sure what's just happened there. I mean, I'm not too surprised at GG. I feel like that was me just throwing stuff and hoping it lands, but just in principle, this entire round has been like that. Just a whole load of what? Bloody hell. Maybe CLS would have been better than Dash there, but I was trying to go for splash damage on the AoE. Raven? Here we go. Oh no, that's annoying. Come on. There we go, Mark. Lockdown. Here we go, give that to GMY. Hey, got you. Alright, you get. Yeah, Finn's being a tanky so-and-so, isn't he? There we go. 26 banners, damn it. Alright. I know that the odds of this working are against me, but I figure why not give it a crack just for the fact that I do trust Maul. Granted, the speed's against me, but let's just see what happens. Okay, so we aren't blinded, so we can afford to do that. We can then pass that to Mara. Who's got turn meter and can do that? Stuns. Okay. Fracture. Base it for now. Tenacity down, thank you. Grenade. Let's focus on Tarkin if we can. Alright, fair enough. Let's go back to Tarkin. Oh, okay. Didn't think DCT was getting out there. Tell you what, Tarkin's a tanky so-and-so, isn't he? There we go, die you get. $56. Alright, I don't think I've actually got anything left for Maz. She's anti-Sith, isn't she? So I can't throw a Treya at it. Right, so it's something that punishes turn meter gains. Maybe this? I'm probably way out here. I don't use that ability on DTMG until that happens. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a no-no. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, why is the game crashing so much? I'll be honest, I think I'm at the point where I've got to give this in anyway. Because I don't think I've got any options left now. That Kenobi that Kenobi ate up a lot of what I would have used, and then I've just tripped in other places due to it. Yeah, not a full week, I'm going to say that. Yeah, I know it hasn't been long, 90 minutes, but at this rate, I might be calling it in a minute. I mean, let's just try Sith here. Let's try Treya, Scion, Savage, Nihilus, sorry. Naturally, Nihilus is the one captive. I was going to say, just hang in there, Nihilus. It would be nice to take Dapper out before Nihilus' big hit. There we go. Alright, so one team. I just genuinely don't think I've got anything that could take it. I've got no Datacrons. Okay. Alright, Maz is down. That's something. It opens up for a cleanup at least. Because I know we could time out on Nastier. Does Silvo have evasion mastery? If so, that's brutal. Oh, okay, come on. Got him. Yeah, it'd be safe to say I'm in this tricky spot now where Nest is just going to lock me out. I mean, in an ideal world, I could stun her so that she doesn't counter, at least, and heal. There we go, she has got a stun now. Gently, gently. Gently, gently. That's why we want stuns. There we go. Alright, that's good to know. You can take down a Maz with CLS. Not straightforward, but you can do it. Sure, they put Rogue One in there. Okay, I think we're going... Great. I think we're going to have to do a mirror with Profundity. I don't really want to do that, but I think we're going to have to. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we pop that there. Rex should just about survive. Okay. We do the AoE. And I think we just basic here. Ebenawk. Okay. Oh, okay, that was lovely. Let's just dispel retribution there. Ugh, okay. They were down this morning. I'm gonna get countered to death here. Alright, maybe Anakin can get rid of punishing one, and then we can clean up from there. Okay. Let's do Finalizer. But yeah, the servers were down this morning for me, but it was like 2 hours. They've been in and out a little bit the last hour. Like, you know, I've had a few crashes, but nothing that stopped me from actually getting back in. So yeah, it could just be temporary. I mean, the only thing I can say as well is I am playing the game right now, so it's obviously online enough, you know. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't know if it's still going on. I know it was this morning. I don't know if it's coming back. I'm going to say, I can only go back to the fact that I am on the game, so it must be working reasonably well for the fact that I can do that. You know, it's not. I'm not trying to do a cop out or anything. It's just I don't really have any more answers. So yeah, I'm just trying to basically say what I can say, really. Try not to fob you off. Let's do that. Base it. An assist would have been nice. Okay, so Rogue One on their end. Okay, I was going to say, can I have an assist somewhere, please? It feels like I'm being anti-assisted. Okay, Y-Wing down. Let's bring in Cassian. Yeah, naturally there's one there. Ooh, Cassian down so quick, wow. Don't like the basic there either. Go on, I'll do a basic speaking of that. Come on, give me an assist. Nope. Right, Horn down. Ooh, wow. Alright, bye on. Jeez Louise. We won the ult race, but barely. Damn. Rogue One, you are allowed to assist, you know. Okay. 66. Let's just bounty onto this and hope it's enough. I mean, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hopefully that's enough to at least get the full clear. I'm pretty sure I don't win still, but hopefully it's enough for the full clear. There's the B-Wing. There's the ult. All right. Might as well start with the tank. All right, bring in Houndstooth. Let's heal Xanadu. Ebenork. All right, good banners. I think that's the first time I've been able to say that today. Final score, 1863, so I was 90 banners behind. That's poo-poo. But we did get the full clear. I feel like, considering how this round's gone, I can take some solace from that. But, yeah, still a bit bad. Alright, so... yeah, I'm ranked bottom here. Not gonna lie, that sucks. Okay, well, I am all done here, folks. I've got nothing else to do. So, let me raid you into someone who's actually got something to do. So, let's go here. Alright, Womp's on. Let me send you to... oh, hang on, no, I thought he was on. Is he doing something else? Oh, he's on a different game. Okay. Let's see who's on SWGOH then. We've got Bones. Yeah, I'll send you to Bones. Alright, folks. I'm going back now on Thursday, so hopefully I'll see you then. All right, raid is launched. So I hope you have a good rest of your week, and yeah, see you Thursday. Bye for now, everyone.